After winning the Comics Choice Newcomer of the Year award, Yaaseen's become a headline act with a web series and significant following on Twitter.
Do divorcing Rastafarian couples fight for joint custody? What? In the High Court.
Tough crowd, my man.
It's really a tough crowd, seeing that there's no one here. This is how we practice.
Yaaseen Barnes, the king of one-liners. Brother, how are you doing?
It's so good to see you again. Dressed properly as well.
We recently worked together on the Cosmo's Sexiest Man shoot, and you stole the show. Well, what was that entire experience like for you?
It was great. It was another place I can be a comedian. I can just be like, yeah, jokes. But it was very intimidating though, because I rocked up there and I was early and I was busy eating, and I remember all of you guys came in and you guys were like chirming and like getting ready for the shoot, and then I was there with my little boopy. Not a boop, it's just a boopy, guys, must be serious. And I was like, you know what, I must be the joke. I don't have a six-pack, I don't have a doctor's degree either, I must just be the thing. And then I realized like, yo, these guys are cool, and then it was a lot of fun. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed the shoot.
When did you decide that comedy was something that you wanted to pursue?
Maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. So I started Twitter, and then Twitter picked up in the first year, and then Gino Fernandez, other comedian, he found me and he was like, yo, why don't you try this on stage? And I was like, I think I'm funny enough. And I went to this shady room, and I brought some of my friends and I told the jokes. And to hear the sound of laughter was when I went, this is my thing. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I just want to tell jokes. And then since then, it's been a great journey. I've had support from the industry. I've had support from like the family members. Everybody's just been coming through. And just so, because I do such a niche style of comedy, people have really been like latching onto it. So to go, I think of these things, you guys get me. That's it. I feel like I cry when I think about how people love what I do, because I love what I do.
They asked me to do a mic test before the show, but I didn't want to. 1, 2, check.
I think I can have a crack at this, and I'd love for you to try to teach me how I can maybe tell a joke or two. I think I got what it takes.
Do you have some jokes?
I can prepare some, I can try.
I feel like this is your time. Please, I'm so excited for you to do jokes.
Okay. Hello? Knock, knock. Who's there? Possibility.
Possibility, you.
Nah, man, don't be silly. Possibility doesn't knock twice.
Yeah, comedy's not for everyone, eh? Come down, just come down, we'll discuss these things.
As a school child at home watching the Pure Munati show, Yaaseen realized the quality of local comedy and now has a series of his own.
Hi, I'm Yaaseen Barnes, and this is The Weekly Noise. It's like the news, but it's not. This week, guys, we're on top billing. We are fans. So we got a special guest here, Ryle. Some of you might know him as a lifeguard. Some of you might know him as a presenter on top billing. And then the rest of you don't know who he is. But it's fine, we're here to intro him. Hi, Ryle.
Hello, sir. How are you, my man?
I'm good, and you?
I'm big.
Where does the name Ryle come from? Thanks, that's all the time we have for Ryle right now. Catch us on the show, click like and subscribe, and you must follow him to his house. He lives there down the road, guys.
So, I mean, it's amazing to be on the set. I definitely did think it was a lot more than this, but tell me more about the show. What are we doing? What happens here?
So the Weekly Noise it's about the news, right? Because I feel like the news is very sad, and sometimes there's a lot of places to take the news in. Because on social media, it's always a sad thing. So I feel like I wanted to make a lighter space to tell people about the news. And there's also like a joke that goes with it. So I tell them the headlines, and I tell them a joke, and then it's like, yeah, I understand what's happening.
I can imagine it was quite a daunting task, telling your parents that this is the dream you wanted to follow.
They never knew it was really a dream, because it wasn't a dream for me for a long time. I would do it as a hobby, and I really enjoyed it. Like, my mom came to watch me first, and then mom was like, yo, you're actually good at this thing. And then my dad, he took a while to come watch me. But the people of the community would like, yo, we saw your son on stage and he's funny. Then my dad would be like, no, that wasn't him. That's not true. And then at one point I had to break it down, because I was studying at the time, and I had to basically decide if I want to write my exams or go do a comedy special that I was invited to. And there was a Friday night that I had to sit and tell my parents, it's either qualification or this thing that I love to do. And they supported me. I've been blessed where I feel like if you have people that support you, you can do so much more in the world. And I've been blessed with a career because of family that supports me.
At his parents' home, we met Yaaseen's sisters, Kanita Rousseau, Rizka Barnes, and Shyam Shabudeen. His mother, Amina Barnes, and his wife, Naima Masood.
I'm sure you know, I met Yaaseen on the shoot of a Sexiest Man calendar, where he literally stole the show and everybody's thunder. But what did you think of the shoot when it eventually came out?
Shock! I thought it was amazing. Yeah, when he sent us the pictures, we were on holiday. And then I was dying to like share on Instagram already, but we obviously couldn't. But yeah, just we're like, what is going on?
And then it just went into the family chat.
Naima, how did you and Yaaseen meet?
We went up A, which is grade 1, and they were moving kids around the class and they put us next to each other. And I remember just like, this is so gross, I don't want to sit next to a boy. But then we ended up being really good friends and like talking all the time, but they had to separate us and put us somewhere else, and we've always just stayed friends through everything. From primary school, high school, university. We even worked in the same mall back in the day, so we've always just been friends.
What is it like being married to the prince of one-liners?
I get to laugh every day, even if I try not to laugh, even if I'm having a bad day, I get to laugh all the time. So it's fun because we're so different. So he pushes me to do things I wouldn't normally do, and I give him structure.
What was Yaaseen like growing up?
Yaaseen was borderline nerdy. Then I asked him, what would he like to be when he grows up? He said, you know, Mommy, I want to be a psychologist. And I also want to be an artist. I said, okay. So I said, how are you going to work that? He says, well, I'll sit and I'll question my patients and then I'll draw them. And I'll draw all the issues. And that's when I realized he is not the person that I thought he was. He could be a bit out of the box.
Mrs. Barnes has seen her son write for an Emmy-nominated TV show, star at international festivals, and never stop entertaining the family.
Today has been absolutely incredible. I just want to thank you for having me in your home and for sharing this amazing meal with me. You must be so proud of Yaaseen.
Thanks for having us today. It was a lot of fun. But make sure you take some of the butter chicken home and the rotis. You're going to put it in a Tupperware. But you must bring the Tupperware back. Tupperware is very important, okay? Take it home for your mom and she's waiting.
Thank you.